Hi students, good morning everybody. This is Hari Prasanna, Faculty Department of H&S. I am going to deal the subject M3, which means Mathematics 3. As usual, in this paper we have 5 units. The first unit is complex variable and its differentiation. Now we see the topics in this unit. The first one is Introduction to Functions of Complex Variable. Then concept of limit and continuity, differentiation, Cauchy-Riemann equations, analytic functions, construction of analytic functions by Milne-Thomson method, harmonic functions, conformal mapping, standard and special functions, Mobius transformation. These are the topics we are going to cover in the first unit. Okay ma? Now we see the definitions. Here, first definition is function of complex variable. I think all of you know complex variable. In lower classes, you learned as complex number, which is a plus ib form or x plus iy form. Here, suppose we take the complex variable or complex number as you wish. Complex variable z is equal to x plus iy. Suppose we take this complex variable in the region R. Here, for this complex variable, we have one or more values of w, which is f of z equal to u plus iy. Then w is said to be function of z. It means z is x plus iy is complex variable. Then function of z is or w is u plus iy is a complex variable function. Okay ma? Here u is real part and v is imaginary part. I repeat this, where u and v are imaginary parts of f of z. So finally z is equal to x plus iy, then f of z is u plus xy plus I v of xy is a complex function. Means z in terms of xy, then function is also in terms of xy. General form is f of z is u plus iy, but u is in terms of xy, v is in terms of xy. You remember, if z is in xy terms, then uv also xy terms. Totally f of z is also in xy terms. So this is variable z, then f of z is complex function. So the mainly you remember, this is very important ma. Total unit, you remember this one, z is x plus iy, f of z is u plus iy, uv is in xy terms. See the next definition, continuity of a function. Here, suppose we take the function f of z. This function is said to be continuous at z is equal to z naught if limit z tends to z naught, f of z is equal to f of z naught. So, if this limit exists, then we say the function is continuous at z is equal to z naught. Okay ma? See the next definition, differentiability of a function. A function f of z is said to be differentiable at z is equal to z naught if limit delta z tends to 0, f of z minus f of z naught by z minus z naught exists. Okay. Okay ma. It is denoted by f dash z naught. So f dash z naught is limit z tends to z naught, f of z minus f of z naught by z minus z naught. See ma, here this is not delta z tends to 0, it is correct. So in this place we have this one, you note this one, z tends to z naught. So f dash z naught is limit z tends to z naught, f of z minus f of z naught by z minus z naught. So now we define three definitions, complex function f of z and continuity of a function. For continuity of function, compulsory limit z tends to 0, f of z is equal to f of z naught. Then differentiability of function. Remember this formula, f dash z naught is limit z tends to z naught, f of z minus f of z naught by z minus z naught. These are the definitions we are going to use in this unit. See the Next one, analytic function. The next definition is analytic function. Suppose the complex function f of z is said to be analytic function at a point z is equal to a if the function f of z has derivative at z is equal to a and neighborhood of z. Okay ma, I repeat, from this, in this unit f of z is no need to specify complex function. We are seeing the complex functions only. So this is complex analysis. So f of z means you understood it is complex function, that's it. Okay, this function is said to be analytic at a point. At this point the function has derivative at z is equal to a and neighborhood of a. Neighborhood of a means, okay, we see here, suppose you let this one, suppose a is here, point a is here, okay, point a is here. Neighborhood means this is a point, then some place surroundings of a. So this place is called neighborhood of a. So if the function has derivative at a and some neighborhood of a, then the function is said to be analytic function. Now we see the example. See the example here. The first one is, let the function f of z is z square. That means f of z means function of z in terms of z ma. F of z is z square a function. Now what is its derivative? Derivative means differentiate with respect to z, f dash z. Okay. What is its derivative? F of z is z square. What is its derivative? F dash z is equal to 2z. Suppose you take a point z naught. Z is equal to 0. In definition we use z is equal to a. A is any point. I am taking the point 0 point. At z is equal to 0, what is f dash z? This becomes f dash z at point 0. It is 2z means 2 into 0 is equal to 0. It is finite value. So the derivative f dash z at z is equal to 0 is finite. So it exists. Derivative exists. So f dash z derivative f dash z means derivative exists at z is equal to 0 point. So at this point we say function is analytic. Finally, f of z has derivative at z is equal to 0. It is finite means f of z has derivative at z is equal to 0. Then what is the conclusion? Finally we say f of z is analytic function. So f of z is z square. Its derivative is 2z. At the point z is equal to 0, f dash z is 0, which is finite means f of z has derivative exists at z is equal to 0. So by definition the function is analytic at this point. See the next definition, the next example, another example. Second one, you take the function f of z as 1 by z. Its derivative f dash z is minus 1 by z square. Let the same point at z is equal to 0 point, f dash z is minus 1 by, in place of z square put 0 square. Now in place of denominator 0, which means infinity. So here f dash z is infinity. Infinity means does not exist. Infinity means not finite. We can't define this value, that is infinite. We can't define. So that means it does not exist. So here f dash z does not exist. Derivative does not exist. So f of z has no derivative at z is equal to 0. So what is the conclusion? Finally f of z is called not analytic function. So here f of z is not analytic function. F of z is not analytic function. Okay ma? So you see the next definition, singular point. Let f z is at z is equal to a point. You say you let the point z is equal to a. This point is said to be singular point if the function is not analytic at z is equal to j. At any point z is equal to a, function is not analytic, then this point z is equal to a is called singular point. It means at singular points function is not analytic. You understand, the function is not analytic at every point. The function, any function may analytic at some points and not analytic at some other points. The points which the function is not analytic, that type of